Baker. Mr. Dorsey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good, thanks. Let me ask you a question. I got you on speakerphone here. You won't be the first pick in the draft?
Yeah, I do.
Huh?
Yeah, I do.
Well, buddy boy, I want you to get excited here because I'm so excited for you, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow.
All eyes are on the Cleveland Browns. They have to get it right. They got to get the right quarterback.
With the first pick in the 2018 NFL Draft. The Cleveland Browns select
tired.
The look, the throw. Touchdown, Mark Jackson.
Distressed.
Fumble the ball, and Denver has recovered. Oh, my.
Agitated.
And it's getting ugly here in Cleveland.
History hasn't been too kind to the Cleveland Browns. Often defeated and hardly victorious. The Browns were desperately in need of a savior.
It's taking one game at a time and not really listening to anybody else and knowing that we have to work on our stuff, nothing else.
Baker Mayfield was a quarterback at Lake Travis High School in Austin, Texas. During his tenure, he threw for over 6,000 yards, 67 touchdowns, and only 8 interceptions. Despite his solid numbers, Mayfield was listed as a 3-star recruit.
And that was not very well received. So he, I think it was a little bit insulting to him.
Receiving interest from smaller schools like Rice in New Mexico, Mayfield felt disrespected for not receiving more interest. He took the chance at becoming a walk-on at Texas Tech. After starting quarterback Michael Brewer injured his back, Mayfield became the first ever walk-on true freshman quarterback to start a season opener. Mayfield thrived as the starter until midway through the season. After going 5-0, Mayfield was forced to miss a few games due to an injury. He would be cleared to compete at the end of the year, but an unusual decision by head coach Cliff Kingsbury led to Davis Webb finishing out the season. Mayfield has said there was no communication between him and Kingsbury. No explanation on why he lost his starting job. Looking back, this might have been the greatest thing that happened to him. This led to Mayfield transferring to Oklahoma.
I was hearing the rumors that he's transferring to Oklahoma, and I've never talked to the guy, and he's never called to ask if he could.
By NCAA rule and my release forms, I couldn't talk to him. I wasn't going to take a chance and have to sit out another year. So I just bit my tongue and didn't say anything, and then I showed up, and when I was able to talk to him, I did.
No, I didn't see it coming.
Mayfield throwing, there he is. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Mayfield takes the shot, wide open, touchdown.
They fake it to Anderson, a dart across the middle, touchdown.
Baker Mayfield was a blessing for the Sooners during his 3-year tenure. 12,000 yards, 119 touchdowns, only 21 interceptions, 3-time Heisman Trophy candidate, an eventual winner in 2017.
this year's Heisman Trophy winner is Baker Mayfield of the University of Oklahoma.
But with his greatness came controversy.
Oh my God! Oh my God! I'm done!
Baker Mayfield has been arrested in Fayetteville, Arkansas on charges of public intoxication, disorderly conduct, resisting arrest, and fleeing the scene.
Going into the NFL draft, Mayfield's character was in question. They believed his past and his persona would be a distraction to their organization.
Come on, you're going to be a franchise quarterback. What are you grabbing stuff that? Well, why?
That's inappropriate, uncalled for, and that right there, NFL GMs are going to see that.
Teams have said, what kind of guy are we getting? Are we getting another Johnny, or are we getting a guy that's not going to learn from his mistakes? You really don't know me at all.
With all the off-field questions, and teams heavily favoring USC's Sam Darnold as the best quarterback in the 2018 draft, no one knew who Mayfield would play for. But the day of the draft, one team decided to take a chance.
The Cleveland Browns select Baker Mayfield.
Wow.
Quarterback, Oklahoma.
It is Baker Mayfield.
And what was a shocker to some, Baker Mayfield was the first player selected in the 2018 NFL Draft. As big of a moment this was, there was still one obstacle left. The Browns acquired Tyrod Taylor from the Buffalo Bills before the draft. The plan was to make Taylor the starter in 2018, while Mayfield sits and learns. That was until Week 3 of the 2018 season.
And now Taylor is going to go down.
Well, Tyrod Taylor right now is currently in the blue medical tent, which does indicate that he is being evaluated for a concussion.
A chance to see what Baker Mayfield's going to do. Here's one. It is caught by Landry to the one. Little trick play and a throw to Baker Mayfield to tie the game. Darnold airs it out. Downfield pass is picked by Mitchell.
The Browns are winners tonight, and the drought is over.
This crowd deserved to see that first win at home. And so that's the thing I'm most proud of, is we put it together for the fans at home.
The Browns had not won a game in 635 days. In his first game, Baker Mayfield led the Cleveland Browns to a victory. A team that suffered through their fair share of quarterbacks. A franchise that hasn't won a playoff game since 1994. An organization that has never reached the Super Bowl.
If it's just something I've been dealt, it's never been about what happens, it's how you deal with it. It's about focusing on the next thing.
As Mayfield fires over the middle, it's caught and then still going. It's Darren Fells into the end zone.
Will Baker Mayfield be the one to turn this team around?
The pass is the pass. You got to hit the reset button. You got to take the next step forward.